Right, today we're somewhere a little bit different, aren't we?
I knew you were going to say that. Yes, it is a little bit different.
Where are we going?
We are going on a walk. Today we've come to Avondale Forest Park. Now here it's not just a forest. You've got a treetop walk, you've got a viewing place, and then you've also got like a stately home type place and a cafe as well.
She's leaving out the most important thing. There's a bloody big slide. So where we're parked, we're in the second car park there. There's one car park here, and then there's another one down there, isn't there?
There is another one down there. Now we did actually park here last night.
Yep.
Now it's £5 to park, but when we were coming in and we spoke to the guy who works here, he actually said it was okay for us to park overnight.
Yeah, they do lock the gates coming into the park, so
about 8 or 10 o'clock on it.
Yeah, once you're in, you're stuck. But there's another good thing as well. The toilets seem to be open 24 hours a day, and they are literally just up there, right by the car park. Right, so the Treetop tour, well, it's not a tour, is it?
No, it's a big giant structure that you walk up.
That's the viewing tower.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
You got to book them. And it's not very expensive either.
No, it's not. €16 per person, wasn't it?
And that is for the Treetop walk, and it's for the viewing platform as well. If you want to go into the house, it's an extra £10, €10.
I'm not 100% sure on the exact price.
I think it was €26 for all three.
I think
If you want to go on the slide, that's €2 extra.
€2
You know what I mean?
€2 extra.
There's one thing you know about me. I respect the law. I always wear a seatbelt. I don't fly a drone in places you shouldn't fly them.
I think you need to take some notice of that, Neil, don't you? I always respect the law. You work the boundaries of. That's how we'll put it.
Here's some drone footage. You don't need to book online, do you?
No, you can actually come to the ticket and information office here.
And you can get tickets.
But I will say that it's limited on how many people can go up at once. I think it was stopped at 250.
We think.
We think.
But just wait and have
Obviously.
a look online. Now, if you are bringing kids, massive car park.
Car park. Let's start that again.
I've got no energy today. None. Massive.
Playground.
That's the fella. I'm feeling tired.
We didn't really sleep very well the night before last, did
No,
we? So
because Emma was up.
right, it's the first time I've had a freak out, and it wasn't just any noise. It was like when the van's opening by the key,
So it wasn't like a caca outside or a...
and it wasn't
Or
the
a
wind blowing, because it was a blowy night, wasn't it? It wasn't anything like that. It was. I thought somehow. I didn't know, because of the dogs and where they sleep, didn't know whether one of them had jumped up and got the switch button and opened the van. I freaked out.
Yeah, so this was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then she was awake till about 5 o'clock in the morning, I think. But
True story.
I can sense her being awake, like, and I don't know what it is. It's weird. Like, it really is weird. So if that happens to you, if you know when your partner's like, there's something going on, you can hear the cogs going on in the head. Emma used to tell me off when we were building the van, because she could physically sense me building it while we were in bed.
Trying to sleep. Trying to go to sleep. Couldn't get to sleep because I could hear his brain ticking over.
Yeah, proof that I do have one. Slow down. That means you, who walks 300 miles an hour, and tie your lace. That's dangerous.
Okay.
Slow down and tie your lace. And always listen to me.
What, like
Lace
you?
is still undone.
What, like you listen to me?
No. Emma is heading to Lover's Lookout.
Might find someone who actually likes me down there. You're only doing that because of the sign.
No, I'm not.
But it might actually mean Lovers Lookout.
What are you going to do with this? Well, you can lift us over, you got the energy. Oh, talking of energy, great time to talk about this video's sponsor, which is Holy Now, you won't have heard of this before. We hadn't, but we're glad we have now, because this is a way of getting water into your body. There's no sugars, there's no artificial flavours, and everything that's in there is naturally coloured and it's naturally good for you. Now, there's a massive bonus. It's actually lowered my blood pressure.
I'll tell you why it's lowered his blood pressure, because the pair of us were addicted to energy drinks, and I mean addicted. Firstly, it's less for us to carry around in the van, easier to recycle because it's just little paper packets. Each serving, just put it into your water and go.
Now let's talk about flavours. We got sent them 2 weeks ago. We've probably done half of them already because the flavours are that good. They are out of this world.
Now, it isn't just energy drinks. There are other options for people who don't even like the energy drinks. There are hydration drinks, because it's not just about getting water into your body.
An iced tea.
Yes, and an iced tea. But as I was saying about the hydration drinks, you also need to get electrolytes, especially on sunny, warm days, because you are losing them through your body.
Just water ain't good for you.
No.
Well, it is, but if you're doing exercise and things like that, you need, like Emma said, them electrolytes in your system.
And salts and things like that as well.
Yeah,
There's loads of stuff that you need. Flavour-wise, as Neil was saying as well, with these, what we found, if it says it's a flavour on it, it actually genuinely tastes like a flavour.
So I am going for the energy drink. I've had a couple of these. My favourite one is the, what was it called?
Raspberry Raptor.
Raspberry Raptor. Oh, lovely.
Mine's the pomegranate one.
I'm trying the watermelon whale. So all you need is water. It's also a good way of getting more water in you. Like Emma said, we've ditched the actual energy drinks.
And less fizzy drinks, because we're having the tea options. Now with those as well, they've got good anti-inflammatory value to them, because they're actually derived from natural green tea and black tea. All the information's actually on the company website if you want to have a look at it.
All you need is a sachet, 500 millilitres of water. Tear your chassis open. Tear your chassis open.
Please don't tear our chassis open.
Tear the sachet open and tip it in. Everybody walk past and look at the camera. Put your lid back on. Give it a good old shake. Let's see what it's like. Honestly, I wish this was Taste Division, because these flavours
Let me taste.
are amazing.
I haven't tasted it either. Actually tastes like watermelon. Neil's opted for an energy drink, however I've actually opted for a hydration drink, which is the white peach, which is actually my favourite flavour. I'm surprised I've actually got one of these left.
Emma loves a bit of peach.
Anything peach, I'm in.
Now, we do recommend that you get the starter pack as well. With the starter pack you get all sorts of things, and you also get a shaker as well, which is really handy. It's got a thing in there to break up the bits.
So in goes my sachet.
Screw your shaky lid on. There you go, young lady.
Thank
Give
you.
it a shake. Now, we've got you a bit of a discount as well. If you use the code Vanlife5, you'll get £5 off your first order, as long as it's up to like £14, £15. Also, after that, if you use Vanlife, you get 10% discount on further orders. We need to order some more because we'd nearly run out.
The good thing about it is, because it's natural sweetness, that you don't get that cagey, rattly feeling off the energy drinks, do you?
You don't feel wired.
Basically.
It's something that we're going to be adding into our lifestyle more and more often, because it just keeps us that little bit healthier, makes us drink more water and keeps us on the go.
I suppose best go after him, eh?
We've just found a very interesting bit. I'll go over first and then we will see Emma come over. She's not very good at heights. This may seem a little bit cruel, but it will make for great video footage. So you can come with me first. So there's down below. Right, you're not allowed to touch the sides. Okay?
Floor is lava.
The floor is lava. There's the rope one. Let's get on the rope one. See if we can do it without touching the sides. Ooh. Got to admit, I leaned on a tree. I did lean on a tree. Right, the trick is to keep looking down.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to put your hands on your head.
Have you, like you said? You do know, I used to do beam in school.
Now, weird thing about this is you don't actually feel like you're going up a slant. I mean, it's not very steep, but it doesn't feel like you're going up anywhere. And Emma's just come up with a good hard thing as well.
Yeah, so it is also accessible for disabled people in wheelchairs. Obviously, if someone's pushing or if they've got an electric wheelchair, it's actually accessible because it's wide enough, which is good.
Yeah.
Because sometimes things like this, people miss out on. That's good. Isn't it? Educational.
Also, there's loads of these little information boards that tell you all about the trees and stuff like that. And Emma's just learned something, haven't you?
I have actually. So before the 1800s, this forest did not exist. It actually started getting planted then, and trees were brought in from all over the world. So that's why they've got so many different diverse trees.
And did you know that you can eat a Christmas tree?
It's a silver fir. The bark on it, you can use it in medicines and you can eat it, and the pine nuts on there.
It's a Christmas tree.
Yeah, well, it was originally used as a Christmas tree and still is in Europe and America.
So you can eat a Christmas tree.
What bit do you eat?
I don't know what bit you eat. The flowers.
Part of the bark can be used in food thickening agents, which I didn't know. I've learnt some new things today, which is always good.
Now, I don't want you adding Christmas tree into our daily diet.
Really?
Yeah.
Full of fibre, I'm sure.
No.
Bit of roughage.
No.
Yeah, you don't need any of that.
There's enough roughage in this van. Oh, now we're getting high. We're nearly above the trees.
You're not getting above some of them though. Look at this. Look at this one.
Yeah, nothing's going above that boy, is it? That is huge.
And behind you, there's even taller here, look. I think they're red cedarwoods.
I do admire a good tree.
You were skipping me the other week because I was saying about the trees.
Oh no, sorry, wrong. Bush.
How high up do you think we are now?
How high up?
Yeah.
Feet or meters?
Meters.
32.
Ooh, close but no cigar. You're
What?
buying dinner. I win.
What is it?
22 metres. We're 22 metres up.
I was going to say 22 as well. It wasn't.
Oh well, you're buying dinner.
Okay, I'll buy it with the Jones account.
Like I was saying, it's all written right here. 20th century. They didn't. Only 1% of Ireland was covered in trees, and in like 1905 to 1913, they started experimenting with trees to see which would grow well here.
It was 1903 to be precise, but you know, we're going to pick on a couple of years, are we?
1903?
Yeah, your Irish is getting better though. You know what you should have brought with you up here?
What?
Your fiddle, flute.
Oh, my Irish tin whistle.
Yeah, because
but
I
I
could
need
have thrown it right off there and we'd have never found it again.
I don't know whether they know about that yet.
You don't know about Emma's tin whistle.
If you're not on Instagram or Facebook.
No, which is a good point to say. We do have Instagram and we do have Facebook, and I'll leave a little thing down there. You go and join them. It's the Facebook is a private group because we don't want knobs in it. You know what I mean?
No, there's two knobs in there already.
Yeah, me and David Bloomfield.
Tell you one thing I have noticed as we're walking along, you get different smells as you go, and so you can smell pine trees one minute, you can smell like lime the next. It's mental.
Kids would love her here, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, it's interactive as you're going along.
Yeah. This is a nice little touch. Also, up there, that's the viewing platform. We're going up there, aren't we?
Yes.
We are. And that's where the big slide is. I hope I fit. I never fit in Alton Towers. Every time we go to Alton Towers or Disneyland, you're too wide.
Speak for yourself.
Every time. How many rides have I been thrown off?
So many.
Made an absolute fool. I genuinely do love that they've added things like this into the walk as well, because it's just a little bit different and it's 100% safe.
Do you know what this is making me think of? We watched that kids film the other night. Is it Robin in the Hood?
Yes.
And it's just making me feel like I'm there and in it.
Emma's talking about this new thing on Netflix and it's called Robin in the Hood. It's like a Robin the Hood thing, but they've done it really clever. They've done it from a kid's point of view. So 1 minute it's all like proper medieval swords and bow and arrows. Next thing, they're on BMXs and they've got sticks and paper armour. It's like really clever and really well done, isn't it?
It's so well done and worth a watch. But it was actually on Now TV. Oh, let's go.
Who eats what?
Bat.
What?
Bat.
I don't get it. Oh, bats eat them. Wow, I was having a proper thick moment then. Fox.
Squirrel.
God damn it. Fox.
No, hedgehog.
Crying out loud. Fox.
No. Try that one.
Fox. They obviously don't have foxes in Ireland.
We are taking you back to school, boy.
That wasn't even set up. That I will. Made up here. What? We'll be getting pig noises in a minute.
Well, you can tell who grew up in the countryside. It certainly wasn't you.
Not bad. Right, I will get these. 100% I'll get these.
Well, you're going to get that one because it's on show anyway.
There you go.
Okay. Let's go.
A pine marten.
Well,
you go.
yeah, that one
Got
was
that
on
one.
show.
A frog. Oh, fucking squirrel. That's got to be a deer. Yes! That's a duck. A duck. That's a fox. That's a fucking otter.
Well, you did better this attempt.
That's it. You wander off chuckling away. Go on, keep going into the forest.
I'm actually going in a tunnel if you haven't looked.
Yeah, under the bridge where most trolls are. Do they not have foxes in Ireland?
Emily, have got one in their garden.
Yeah, Louise and Emily have got a fox. They just mustn't have them in this part of Ireland, that's what it is.
And can I also just say, if anyone wants to go back on the video to where we were and he did that, there's actually a picture of a fox on the wall.
She's still laughing away. Right, now. Cuckoo. I had to do that. We're now going into the viewing platform.
Mind your neck, babe.
That makes no sense.
It does, because when you come out of a dark tunnel, you're going to look up.
Mind your neck. So that's where we're going next. Is up there. How are we getting down?
Hopefully the slide.
Not guaranteed you can use the slide though, it depends on the weather, your weight, your width, and whether your name's Neil or not. So you do have these in a couple of other countries as well, like Slovakia, Slovenia, France. There's one in Ireland. That's the Irish one. And there's also one in Canada as well. That looks big, like you just said. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah, the trees are higher though, I think, because they grow bigger. Oh, they've got soaps.
What have you found?
More soaps. I do like a nice soap.
Why is there no foxes in Ireland? What have you got there?
Mats.
What for?
The slide.
Oh, the slide. Now that is a slide and a half. I'll say one thing about the viewing platform.
Yes.
It gets you dizzy, doesn't it?
You are going round in like a circular motion.
And you don't seem to get far either. Do you?
There's a fair way up to go yet. So.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a long way to go. And we've only actually come up like
Three
three lots.
3 levels.
And this is a lot higher than the walk, innit?
Yeah.
I'm going to say something now which is really nerdy, but look at the join in that wood. That's impressive, that. Isn't it?
You're right, it was really nerdy.
Tell you what, I bet you that meets Greg Virgo standards. That's a long way up, and you don't realise, do you?
No, you don't.
You seem to be getting nowhere quick.
Yeah, but you're supposed to go slowly, breathe, relax, take it all in. The signs did tell you that on the way in.
They did.
That's good. It's got little interesting facts about the height of the mountain and stuff like that as well. How far away it is.
Good to go. Here we go. Whee! It's not slow, I'll say that much. I want to go again, but I'm not walking up there. That slide was great.
It was so much better than walking
Oh,
down.
I wish there was a slide to go up.
A slide to go up.
It's called a lift.
I was going to say.
I could do that another 3 or 4 times before I got bored. But I ain't walking back up there again. Back on the normal camera. That was so much fun, wasn't it?
It really was. You feel like a little 5-year-old
You do,
again.
you genuinely do. And the funny thing is, when you get off at the bottom, you proper have a little sulk inside because you're like, I want another go.
It goes so quick. I thought it was going to, because it looks longer.
I do want another go, but I ain't walking up there again. They need one double the size, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that'd be so cool.